Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to your check-in. So let's take a look what messages you may be receiving or you may need from universe today. Let's take a look. I hope you're doing well today. No major issues, no worries, no fears. Hopefully things are working out great for you thus far. All right, let's take a look. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. This is about you creating a very stable environment around you. This is also the promise of abundance that's coming around you. Again, lots of energy. The King of Pentacles is very stable, the master of resources, right? So whatever's happening here, you're working towards that stability that you love. There is still a part of you that feels as though you're trapped, right? So on occasion, because we know your history and we know what's going on, there is still a part of you that still reverts and has fear that maybe you won't be able to get this King of Pentacles, this leadership, this mastery of your environment. There is still part of you that feels like you are trapped and are a victim. Now, you're still burying yourself in work, right? Instead of dealing with the situation here, dealing with the pain and the hurt and the loss from the past, you tend to still bury yourself in your work because it keeps you from having to deal with that. So the number 8 is very important here. You've got 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. And now you've got the 7 of Pentacles because you know that you're having to really reassess. 7, 8. You are being patient and you're really trying to reassess your life. You're trying to figure out what it is that you need to keep and what you need to shed. There is a part of you, though, that knows that you need to take that step forward, but you're kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck and you're trying to reassess everything. And instead of dealing with everything, you're just burying yourself in work, keeping yourself distracted. You have a sense of responsibility here towards something. Whatever it is, you're carrying on a huge burden here. There's a part of you that feels like you need to carry on somebody else's load or weight. And the universe is trying to tell you, you don't even know the direction you're going. How do you know how to come up with the right decision here? Because you're so buried in all of these sticks here, you can't see your end point. You know that this is where you want to go, right? The farmer wants to get back home, but he doesn't even know his path because he can't see. He needs to shed those wands so that he's, 1, carrying less and is not so burnt out and overwhelmed, but 2, so he can see a clearer path. This tells me that you have so much going on in your life that there's so much noise and frustration too, because it's like there's too much on your plate. That's what I just heard, is that there's too much on your plate. You don't even know what direction to go, right? Justice card tells me that, there's karma here. Karma is at play. The work that you're putting in right here to take care of your responsibilities and carry everybody else's burden, look what you've got at the end here. You've got justice. This is karma at play. Justice is blind. Things will balance out exactly the way it needs to. All of the kindness and hard work that you've put in, trust the universe that it will work out in your favor. The universe always balances it out. Now, if you put out negative energy, of course, that comes right back to you, right? Because justice is blind. So just remember, things will balance out exactly the way they need to. No worries. You have a lot of energy that's coming your way, and you also may be receiving some information here sometime soon, something that you've been waiting for. All around you, because you put in so much work here, you have a lot of stuff. You have abundance around you, and universe is trying to tell you, take the time to enjoy the luxuries that you earn. This is about independence. This is about self-reliance. This is about, focus. So this individual here has put in the time, right? You've got 7, 8, 9. You've put in the time here to gain all of the pentacles, to amass the things that you want here. Now, universe is trying to tell you, look, it's okay. You can still maintain focus, but you need to lift your head up, stop burying yourself in work, treat yourself a little bit, Virgo. Go out, get away from work for a little bit. And here you've got, in the near future, you're going to be celebrated and you're going to be rewarded for all of the hard work that you put in, okay? You may have to deal with someone that is coming towards you very forcefully, someone that's got a lot of impulsive energy. Make sure that that's not you. The Knight of Swords is also someone who is a truth seeker, so you may still be trying to find answers to some questions that you have, about the past. Now, this situation here with the Knight of Swords, though it's very, very fast-moving energy, it's also very impulsive energy. This is the type of energy where you just go and do something without thinking about the consequences. So this might mean that you charge at somebody with your thoughts, right? You tell them before, like if somebody crosses you, you might just cut them off and just say exactly what's on your mind without thinking about the consequences of the choice of words. So make sure that's not you, okay, Virgo? Universe says find another way to communicate. something more harmonious that you're not going to regret in the future is what I just heard. Yeah, so again, you're still lamenting, you're still worried, you're still having anxiety and fear. Okay? Change your way of thinking. Lift your eyes. Draw on your traditions, the rules that you've established for yourself. Draw on your own personal wisdom in order to get away from this here, in order to deal with these challenges. And again, if someone is coming towards you with not so kind words, very, very sharp, biting words, draw on your wisdom, what you know from the past, and rise above it. Come at it with wisdom. Don't necessarily go in there and you know, challenge them, because it's just going to tire you out. Here you've got the World card that tells me that eventually here, once you let go of this point of despair, you are going to complete your journey, and you're going to be able to receive and create the ultimate life that you've always wanted, right? The Empress card is a really powerful card that tells me that you are ready to create, because you've completed your journey here, and now you want something different, and you're more than capable. You're more than able to manifest the kind of future that you want. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to create the future that you want. The path is going to be there. You just have to be able to have your blinders off here and take your hands away from your eyes and open up your eyes so that you can receive what the divine is trying to hand you. You're being given something amazing here, a new opportunity. And you're going to need to really trust your intuition and draw within in order to figure out the answers that you need in order to move forward. Again, with the Ten of Swords card here, we're still worried here about this pain. Understand that it can't hurt any more than it already does. Don't worry. You know, you've hit rock bottom, to say, or you know, I don't like to use those words, right? Because you have now the opportunity to work your way upward and heal from this situation, but you're going to have to really draw on your intuition and trust that the divine has something better for you. The High Priestess is incredibly powerful. You have that power within you, Virgo. Let's do a couple more cards here. Yeah, Page of Wands, new inspiration. You have something new coming your way. You just have to understand that you're going to need to keep yourself open to receiving that. Queen of Pentacles, you've got this ability here to really create. And you're also very grounded and generous and comforting, nurturing. So you have that going for you. You know, Virgo, you just have to believe that you can get to that point. All right, yeah, look at that. You've got Four of Wands, stability. You've got your Three of Wands, Four of Wands. You're ready to make that next step. You just have to, right? And you have to kind of trust yourself. Trust yourself. Use your own intuition so you can really enjoy the fruits of your labor here. And trust that, you know, things will balance out the way it needs to. The universe is amazing like that. The universe likes to give you what you deserve. Planning. You are standing at a crossroads, ready to expand your horizons. Take time to evaluate your options and make a plan. With focus and determination, you can set the foundation for success. The future is in your hands. Choose with purpose. So yeah, here you've got planning. Now you're ready to take that step forward. Stable. You are juggling multiple priorities. Balance and adaptability are key to maintaining harmony. Stay grounded as you manage your commitments, and trust in your ability to find equilibrium. That would probably coincide with your Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to balance. And mastery. Mastery goes hand in hand with your Eight of Pentacles here. Again, with this card coming up, this is telling you, again, reinforcing mastery. Dedication to your craft is paying off. Focus on improving your skills and refining your work. This is a time to build something meaningful and lasting through persistence. Yeah, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, and you've got the Mastery card here. So everything is looking up for you here, Virgo. Once again, you've got a great reading. You know, you just really have to listen to your own intuition. Trust that the universe has something great for you. Okay, Virgo? Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.